Hi guys and girls, and welcome to another episode of Kook Shed, my own little YouTube channel where I share handy hints and tips and things I think might help you, and some product reviews and things like that to do with surfing and bodyboarding, and sometimes some skating. Today I'm going to do a little review on this handy little tool. It's called the fin puller, and it's designed to help you get your fins out, in particular the FCS type fins, surfboard fins, out of your surfboard in an easy manner. Now, I'm not really a fan of the FCS2 system. They were designed to make it easy and quick to put your fins in and out of your board without really needing grub screws as much. They're designed to sort of clip in and then pop out, but I've found you still need grub screws anyway to make sure they don't pop out, and they can be quite hard to pop out, and they can actually also be quite hard to put in as well. That's just me personally. You might have different experiences with it, but yeah, in general they're not my favourite type. But from time to time I have a board that has FCS2s, and I have found that this little thing here has come in quite handy. So a mate of mine lent me this. He said, did you want to give it a try? And I thought, yeah, why not? You know, and I've actually found it's really handy bit of gear, and yeah, I think I'm going to go out and get myself one of these. So there's probably a few different brands out there. This one just says fin puller on it. I don't know if it's an FCS brand or what, but yeah, so it's sort of plastic material. It's split in the middle. It's got a gap in the middle there, and it's designed to slide over the fin like this. So normally you'd pull that fin out. Now my main problem with this is I've seen people hit their fins. They bash the fin to get it to pop out. So one, they're hitting a really sharp edge, which, you know, on a cold morning, that, I don't know, just might not be that comfortable to do. And also it's not good for the board, I don't think. So I think it's got potential if it gets hit the wrong way, and if that fin's been in there a long time, or if it's come from the factory quite thick, if it's been made a bit too thick for the fin box, or if the fin box is a little bit tight, I think there's potential there to damage the resin around the fin box, and possibly even rip the fin box out. I have seen boards, FCS2 boards, damaged from people hitting the fin to get it to pop out, or just pulling on it too hard, or maybe just had weak glassing around it, because the amount of pressure required sometimes to get that fin to pop out is quite strong. And some of those really lightweight epoxy boards, especially with the thin glassing, some of those pop-out boards have really thin glassing, and yeah, they're prone to breaking. So, and you don't really want your fin boxes to be damaged, because it can, if it's not repaired exactly right, it can affect how the whole board rides. So best not to damage them in the first place. So instead of pulling them out by hand, yeah, give this thing a go. So you slide that over there, either side of the fin. It's got that groove in the middle of it. It's got these little serrated, it's got a rubbery edge that's got serrations on the bottom, and it grips the board a little there. So what you want to do is you want to put some pressure on the board here, and this handle pulls up, and it should pop that fin out nice and easy. Well, easier than it would if you were just pulling it out with your hand or hitting it. So yeah, I just don't like the way they go in and out of the board. It was designed to be easy, but yeah, I don't know. I'll just do it one more time. So yeah, goes on this way, like that, and so that handle's going to push up on the tip of the board while this bit rocks. And yeah, you just want to put some pressure on the board there, and there you go, it just pulls it up. And I've found that's a lot easier, yeah, than doing it by hand. Yeah, so I think it's a handy little tool, and I think if you have a lot of FCS boards, have a lot of FCS fins, and you're always chopping and changing, you're always trying different fins in your boards and whatnot, I think this is a really handy little time saver, and it just makes life easier. So yeah, chuck it in your car or whatever, and it'll just make things just that much smoother when you've got to, you know, change fins at your next surf. So yeah, thanks to me mate for lending me this. I'm going to have to go out and get one. Thanks Lakey. Very impressed, and yeah, I highly recommend. 2 thumbs up I should say. Yeah, so that's it, the fin puller for FCS2. One thing I'll just mention, I've mentioned it before, if you do use FCS2s, put grub screws in. The amount of times I've seen people lose FCS2 fins because they haven't put the grub screws in as well is just beyond a joke. I've seen countless sets of fins for sale missing one fin, or people looking for a missing fin to fill their set because they've lost one, because a leg rope's got caught around it and just popped it out, or it's, I don't know, it's hit something under the water or another surfer or something and it's just popped out. So yeah, please put grub screw in the front and the back. It's not enough even to just put one in, I reckon. Put 2 grub screws in. That's why I'm just not a fan of the design of the FCS2, because it doesn't work. You still need to use grub screws, I think, if you want to keep your fins safe. And you know, fins can be quite expensive, and you don't want to lose one fin out of your $200, $250 quad fin set or whatever, just because of a poorly thought out design. So yeah, that's my tip on that one. Yes, so FCS fin puller, go grab one. If that was helpful to you, if this video was helpful, hit like. If you've had experience with one of these, or if you found another tool that helps with the FCS design, let us know in the comments. And if you want to see more reviews, tips, ideas, handy hints to do with surfing, bodyboarding, etc., well, just hit subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you here next time on Kook Shed. So thanks for dropping in. Catch ya.